Good morning, all of you. Let's begin with science class. In the previous science class, we had revised the chapter health and diseases, and in that chapter, we had taken few portions that we had studied about importance of food. Then we had studied about balanced diet, and in balanced diet also, what are the things that are needed to keep ourselves healthy. That means good food, rest, and exercises. Plus, we had studied about diseases, communicable, non-communicable. Now today, and one chart also we had studied about, in which different vitamins and minerals were given. The lack of vitamins and minerals will lead you to which deficiency diseases, that also was given. So I hope that much is clear to everybody. Now we are going to continue with another heading, that is lifestyle diseases. Now few diseases occur due to our lifestyle. In the previous years or past years, people used to work harder physically than what people are doing in today's time. Why? Because in the past years, there were no such good proper transportation. People used to walk from one place to another, or maximum to maximum they can use bullock carts or cycles. But nowadays, since transportation and science has developed so much, so different vehicles have come into existence, due to which what happened, people are not working physically. They are getting educated, they are getting developed, but they are not working physically. So what happens, and their lifestyle has totally changed. Previously, the work basically was agricultural activities, but nowadays people are working in offices, people are working in banks. So what is their kind of job? Their job is to sit and work for hours and hours. They are not doing anything physically, due to which certain diseases occur in their body. These type of diseases which occur due to lifestyle of human beings are known as lifestyle diseases. Now we are going to study about it. These are also non-communicable diseases, and lifestyle diseases are always non-communicable. Different people have different ways in which they lead their life. This is called lifestyle. Now, how you are leading your life, it's your lifestyle. How I am living my life, it's my lifestyle. When people as a part of their lifestyle eat excess fatty foods, means if you are going to eat more pizzas, more burgers, Burger King, Domino's, don't prick your nose, Divyad Hamija. Eat excess fatty food and do not exercise, it leads to lifestyle diseases. And what type of lifestyle diseases? Such as diabetes. This is the most common lifestyle disease nowadays. Every fourth person you will see is diabetic. Diabetes and heart problems. And now, to sometimes I have seen that a small little girl of class 4 or 5, she was diabetic also. So, in some cases, it is heredity, but in most of the cases, it is because of your lifestyle. Some habits, such as smoking, may also cause lung cancer. So, these are the bad habits that you should never pursue. Then next comes communicable diseases. This we have discussed yesterday also. The diseases which can occur from unhealthy person to healthy person through contact of air or through any transformable medium, that is known as communicable diseases. Diseases that are passed from one person to another by touch, sneezing, coughing, etc., are called communicable diseases. Now, underline few communicable diseases. Some communicable diseases are measles, chickenpox, tuberculosis, and common cold. Measles, chickenpox, tuberculosis, and common cold. These diseases are caused by harmful microbes. Now, harmful microbes. What are microbes? Microbes are organisms that are so small that we cannot see them, and virus is one of the microbe. Right now, we or the whole world is dealing with this pandemic, corona. Corona is a virus, and virus is a part of microbes. There are 3, 4 different types of microbes, out of which one type is virus. And they are so small that you cannot see them like this with your eyes. There are special microscopes to see these types of viruses. So microbes are organisms that are so small that we cannot see them. We need special instruments called microscopes to see them. Harmful microbes are called germs. Underline, what are germs? Harmful microbes are called germs. Different germs cause different diseases. Now, different types of microbes we are going to see here. There are four main types of microbes: virus, bacteria, fungi, and protozoa. And corona is a virus. You can look at the virus and see it is looking like corona only. Yes, because the shape of the virus is like this only. The first one is bacteria. Bacterias are, see the shape of the bacteria. Now, the bacteria causes thyroid disease, cholera, tuberculosis. These diseases are caused by bacteria. Then virus, what type of diseases they cause? They cause polio, measles, common cold, and chickenpox. And the very first symptom of corona is your cold and cough only. Yes, cold, cough, breathing problem. So it is caused by virus, and virus is very dangerous. Plus comes then protozoa. Protozoa causes malaria, filariasis, and dysentery. Then the last one is fungi. Fungi causes athlete's foot and ringworm. Athlete's foot means when your one of the foot swells up very much. Okay, then it is known as athlete's foot. Let's come on to the spread of diseases. How diseases are spread when you eat street food, dirty food, roadside food, and the food which is not healthy or food which is not covered properly, the water which is not clean, then diseases are spread. Germs can spread through air, water, food, and insect bites. These are the four ways through which germs can spread. The person who has a disease is called infected person. We already know the germs of common cold and measles are passed from an infected person through air by coughing or sneezing. That's why we all are covering our faces right now, because if anybody will sneeze or cough, the virus will transfer from one person to another person. Okay. Cholera and typhoid spread through unclean food and water. Mm. Insects sometimes pass harmful germs by biting humans, like dengue, like malaria. These types of diseases are caused by insects bites, especially mosquitoes. A bite of female Anopheles mosquito can spread the germs of malaria. Female mosquito, what she does? She bite one person, and if that person is having germs, then she carries that and then go and bite another person, because of which what happened? That germs are transferred into another person. This is how malaria is spread. The Aedes mosquito spread dengue. Now, Aedes spread dengue, Anopheles, female Anopheles spread malaria. Are you getting it? Now, prevention of diseases. How we can prevent diseases means how we can stop the spread of diseases. We can prevent and control diseases by keeping our surroundings clean. Very important thing. The most important thing is we should keep ourselves and our surroundings very clean so that germs do not grow and spread around us. We must cover our nose when we sneeze, and so that the germs are not spread to others. Eating fresh food and drinking clean water keep diseases away. We should always eat fresh food and fruits, plus we should always drink neat and clean water, not contaminated water. We can also control the spread of diseases by keeping infected person away from healthy persons till they get well. The best way of preventing communicable diseases is by vaccination. And what we are waiting for today? We are still waiting for corona vaccination to come in India. Yes, you can see in the picture also how vaccination is being done. So vaccination prevents the spread of diseases. How? It gives your body immunity. What it gives? It gives your body immunity, because of which what happens? Your body become resistant for that disease. It does not let that disease attack you. Are you getting it? Now it comes to personal hygiene. Personal means how you can keep yourself, personally yourself, healthy and clean. It refers to the things we do to clean and care our bodies. Maintaining good personal hygiene habits help us to remain healthy. Now, what are the good hygiene habits? Good hygiene habits are that you should bath daily, your nails should be short and cut, your hair should be short, you should wear neat and clean clothes. Every day you should change your undergarments, and you should not go and play outside right now in this pandemic. So few are the personal hygienes method through which you can keep yourself healthy. Okay, now let's see. If we do not clean ourselves regularly, dust, dirt and germs can accumulate on our bodies, making us sick. Brushing teeth twice a day, very important. You should brush your teeth early in the morning, and then before going to bed in the night also you should brush your teeth. Taking bath regularly. Few children don't bath for 1 or 2 days, 3 days, 4 days. They bath once a week, which is very bad. You should bath daily. If you are going to bath once a week, nobody will be able to sit next to you. You will smell so bad. Okay, so bath daily. Then keeping our nails trimmed. We should keep our nails trimmed and short, because nails contain germs, where whatever you are touching, whatever you are eating, then it is going into your mouth. And when germs will go into your mouth, what is going to happen? You're going to fall sick. Then wearing clean clothes. We should always wear clean clothes. Rinsing our mouth after meals. After every meal, you should rinse your mouth. Then washing our hands, and some ways to keep ourselves clean. Apart from personal hygiene, it is important to keep our surroundings clean also. Several projects are initiated by the Government of India to make our country a clean place to live in. Swachh Bharat Abhiyan. Have you all heard about it? These policies and these drives are being taken by our, yes, Prime Minister also, to keep our country neat and clean. One of their focus areas is on improving sanitation facilities. Sanitation is very important, because in villages what people do, there are no toilets, because of which diseases are spread in a very fast way. So sanitation is very important, proper toilets should be there. Then cleanliness is very important, which we one of their focus areas is on improving sanitation facilities, which will also prevent the spread of various diseases. Getting it? Okay. Now let's quickly revise the exercises. Page number 30, circle the correct answer. This is a carbohydrate rich food. Bread. Very good. Very good. Very good. Now this disease causes swelling throat. Goiter. Goiter. Which of these is a communicable disease? Measles. Measles. Very good. These are harmful microbes that spread diseases. Germs. Germs. Very good. Now let's do the matching. Vaccination, prevention. Vaccination, prevention. Okay. Okay. Next, deficiency diseases, rickets. Okay. Then lifestyle diseases, obesity. Okay. Very good. Then rewrite is not there, I suppose. Chicken. No, rewrite is not there. Okay. Communicable diseases is chickenpox. Yes. Now let's come on to the tick the odd one. Protein, fats, carbohydrates, scurvy. Scurvy. Anemia, cholera, scurvy, rickets. Cholera. 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 Okay. Then goiter, obesity, heart disease, diabetes. Goiter. Okay. Chickenpox, diabetes, cholera, measles, diabetes, because rest of them are communicable diseases and diabetes is non-communicable diseases. Okay, now give one word answer. A deficiency disease that makes bones soft and weak. Rickets. Rickets. Okay. A condition of the body where a part of the body becomes unhealthy. Deficiency disease. Okay. Diseases that are spread from one person to another, communicable diseases. Why Shirish is not answering? Harmful microbes? Shirish will answer. Only Shirish. Only Shirish. This answer only should come by Shirish. Harmful microbes? Shirish, harmful microbes? One word answer. Germs? Okay. Yes. It is diseases, beta. Okay. Condition of body, and where a देखो, when a small part of the body or the whole body become unhealthy, it is known as disease. And when any disease is caused due to the lack of some nutrients, then it is known as deficiency disease. Okay. All right. So we have done this chapter today. Let's finish our class, and in the next class, we are going to continue the revision of the next chapter. All right, children?